So this video is a cop-out of best bits, just to keep the YouTube algorithm going. I've been away for the week, so this is just a recap on some top tips, best bits, whatever Ryan the video guide can do. So yeah, been away, but we had to put something up, so obviously we've had no work in for the week. So yeah, just enjoy or skip, and then we'll see you next week. We're going to show you how to wrap a van door with a single recess. Oh no. Is post-heat the recess. And basically what we need to do is turn your heat guns up to maximum. This thermostat is preset to 98 degrees or 100 degrees with 5% either way. So when we warm it, we get a red dot so we can see where we've been, and the thermostat will go up until it goes green. When it goes green, we know we're at 100 degrees. So we need to do that all the way around, and you need to do it in anywhere that you've stretched the material. So along here, definitely there, and there. You're new to the wrap industry, you need to look out for these common mistakes. Okay, so, preparation. So yeah, you've got to have a clean, smooth surface, wrapping over flaky lacquer, stone chips, grease, anything like that. You're gonna see it and it's gonna look awful. And then it's also not gonna last. If you're new to the game and you're thinking, oh, I'll just wash it and then wax it or polish it, don't do that either. Wash it and then use isopropyl alcohol. Different brands have different manufacturers, so always double check what brand you're using. So as we've said before, we use brand on brand. If we're using 3M, we use a 3M cleaner. If we're using Avery, we use an Avery cleaner, etc. Not all brands have their own cleaners, but in the spec sheets, they will have recommendations. But use an ISO to degrease. Do not think you can wax and then apply the wrap, because all you're gonna do is introduce silicone and all sorts of other chemicals that these products have got. Here we go, Audi RS6 door handle off my own car. We're going to show you how to wrap it in one piece. Just clean, piece of knifeless tape in the center, like so. We use these little vices. You want to hook the material under the edge. You can cut that, good to go. Sort of just let the material relax. That's that side done. Use a micro squeegee. If you don't have a micro squeegee, use your fingernail. Material over the edge, just continue to work it round, not really using any tension. Nick the material to make the knifeless start a bit easier. One complete handle.
But say I damaged my car and I brought it to you to be wrapped, would the wrap hide the damage? Depending on the state of the car, obviously, if it was a scuff or a scratch, yeah.
So if you stove the front in, no, we can't just wrap it up. I'm gonna say no, it won't. It's not armor. You can't just stick something on it and expect it to disappear. What do you mean it's come back? What's wrong with it? We did everything that we were supposed to. What is the reason for inviting the customer back to the workshop, to the studio, to basically pick faults in the wrap? We're just going to explain why we do it, the process, and then this one, we haven't done anything on it yet. It's literally just come into the bay. So we'll go round, we'll inspect the work, and we'll go from there. Why? Why do we post-check? So essentially a wrap is a sticker. I don't think it matters how good you are. You could be the best in the world, you could be the worst in the world. Things do move. The wrap does change state in a couple of weeks. Things, corners, edges do lift. Nobody is perfect. And that is the sole reason for the post-check. We don't want our work out on the road for someone to walk past it and go, oh, who wrapped that? There is always something. For me, it's just a case of we want the wrap to look its best, we want it to last as long as possible, we want the customer to be happy, and to invite them back is brilliant customer service. I've never had someone say, oh, I don't want to bring my car back. We're going to do a simple install on the bonnet, degrease, a wipe over, whatever you want to call it, a clean, a scrub, super clean, super prepped. So you can have a glove. If you've got a glove, use a glove. Use a squeegee and a felt, make sure it's clean. We don't want to be doing flat squeegeeing like that, like a snow plow. That's very bad. You want a 45 degree. And then what that's going to do is it's going to push the material out. No tension in there yet. That is all on cold stretch. So heat gun, and you'll see that the little lines will start to disappear. Stretch, nothing too major. Or you just do what everybody else does and you just trim on the back edge of it. We're just cutting off what we know we don't need. You can just get your finger and smooth it over. That is how to wrap what I would call a flat panel.